So today we are jumping back into the Limit Breaker quest because this time we have a new team, although it's almost the exact same. The only difference here is that we aren't using Faust and Yablaro Yamamoto, and instead we are going for Murder Mom herself, YACHIRU Unohana. Over the last 24 hours, I've been doing a lot of runs, and I've kind of perfected it a tad bit. Having said that, I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes in this video. But with that, I've been able to get a new personal best, and I'm striving to get a higher score than we got in our last video, where I believe we just made it to stage 30. So with the changes of me using a different character like YACHIRU, me using different strategies and when not to use my strong attacks, it does allow me to get further, and that's what we're going to demonstrate in this video. So real quick, for those that are wondering about the builds, Kyoge is 1 out of 5 level 10 SP with these accessories, with these particular links. The difference here compared to last time is that we have given him a strong attack damage and full stamina damage soul trait with Senkamon Aizen, mainly because by the time I next use him, most of his strong attacks will already recover. So get that extra bit of strong attack damage. I personally feel like it did help just a tad bit. Obviously, bonus abilities include full stamina and also long strides. For slot number 2, we have White. These are his accessories. These are his particular links. He is max transcended with full stamina and long stride as bonus abilities. Then lastly, we have YACHIRU. Remember, slot number 3 is the flexible slot. You can realistically bring any character you want here. Having said that, she is max transcended, so we are getting a massive damage output. So your YACHIRU performance in this particular slot will vary depending on your transcendence level. And I understand that she is a speed character. We are going against technique enemies, but her damage output is so high. She has the rampage skill. It's almost enough for her to be just really good in this mode, even though we are going against technique enemies. And shout out to my guildmate Zan for even giving this suggestion. I wouldn't have thought about using her, I'm gonna be honest. Either way though, these are the accessories that we are using on her. I gave her a tension tie because I don't have a T-set. If I had a T-set, I probably would be using that. But I feel like the tension tie is probably better here because we are going to be nuking on her stage in particular. These are the particular links, just full stamina damage and also recharge. Once more again, max transcended, full stamina damage and also weakened defense as a bonus ability because she already does have long stride built into the character. With that said, let's jump back into it and see how far we can go in this month's quest of Limit Breaker. Alright then, so starting off the quest, here we go. We're going to use one strong attack 1 into a 3. Remember with Kyoge, since we do have the recovery, we can always just spam our strong attacks so we don't have to worry because by the time we next use Kyoge, they will all be back. So one strong attack 3 there into the 3, or strong attack 1 into the 3 is enough. Kind of messed up there. Unfortunately, not really the greatest start, I will say. We are making up with some lost time with just nuking with one strong attack there. SA3 into the 1. Lovely. Then we're going here. We can use one strong attack 1 to take all them down. That's going to allow our strong attacks to recover just a tad bit. Going to go here. SA2 into an SA3. We're going to back up because we want to make sure we are attacking the enemies from afar. And there we go. Probably didn't need to actually grab that. In this case, one SA2 is enough to go into the final wave of this particular stage. And these enemies actually can't even attack you. So keep that in mind when actually playing through the quest. Let's go here. One SA1 into the 2. There we go. 1. Then 3. Back up. Let's use our 1. And then 2. And then 1. Few extra strong attacks there, but it's fine. I still think it's faster than Yama. And that right there is 1 lap. So now all we got to do is just repeat the process. Gonna go here, use my SA3. If I can, I'll use my SA2 on those enemies. If not, I'm gonna use my SA3. SA3 there. Again, I'm kind of messing up. I'm not positioning myself well here. And this does add time. Kind of messed up there. We're choking. But with Kyoge, we can afford to mess up. It's fine. Alright, SA1 into the 2. SA2 on White is really good in this particular quest. Let's go here. Let's use our SA2. That should be enough. There we go. SA1 was not ready, but that's fine. SA1, SA2, and then SA3. Ideally, you want to keep a distance, as already explained. You don't want them to get out of the vortex, and you want to make sure that your strong attacks are hitting most of them. So let's go here. If they start doing their lunging attack, it starts splitting them up. You don't want to do that. Same with Yamamoto if you are using him. So let's go here. SA1. Unfortunately, really bad. Oh, terrible. Why is this enemy all the way down here? That actually really annoyed me. We wasted 2 perfectly good strong attacks. And that right there might mean that we're not going to get a new personal best. But we at the very least could potentially get on the same record, right? That I currently have right now. So in this case, SA1. We're going to just wait a tad bit. Let's go up here not to really distract some of the enemies. SA2 into the 3. Into the 1. You don't want them to initiate an attack, essentially, because it splits them up. So you can see here, luckily they kind of just lined up perfectly. And then one SA3 into the 2. There we go. Next time that stage comes around is when we're nuking. So that's now lap number 2 done. We're now on lap number 3. We have 2 minutes to spare. Let's try and group everyone up with one strong attack. Unfortunately not. It's fine, though. I don't want to use my SA2 just yet. because that SC2 is really good for the next stage. So SC2 is good there. We're going to wait. Let's use our SA2. Then 1. Not really the greatest. I'm not really happy about that run right there. That particular map. Messed up there once more, but it's fine. Again, we can afford to. SA2 here is really good. Into the 1. Into the 3. Probably could have just used my 3 there. Kind of messed up once more. Let them come close to us. There we go. 1 strong attack wipes them out. Here we go onto the potential difficult quest of Killgate. He's at SA3 there. Gonna try and keep them all in line. Stay around here so we can actually group them all up for the most part. So we're just gonna wait. Let's use our SA2. Get them all in the corner. And then 1 strong attack 3 takes them down. There we go. We are now on stage 26 with a minute left. This is fine though. We're gonna wait here. Use our SA1. Forgot there's a lot of spawns in this particular map. We're just gonna spam our strong attacks. We can use our nat string here too. Remember, they don't damage you. They can't. I don't know why. We'll take it though. Here we go. So let's use our SA1 there. Then let's soul bomb. Then SA2. There we go. Probably could have saved my SA1, but we have 40 seconds to play around with now. We've now started a new lap, so these stages should be quite easy. We are currently on stage 28. How far can we make it? Let's get a tad bit close. SA3, there we go. Against the clock. 30 seconds left. Let's go up here. SA1. There we go. I messed up. I messed up. I knew the second I pressed that. It's fine. We can potentially recover it. Here we go. SA1. Into the 3. There you go. Beautiful. Killgate, you're amazing. This stage could be on the longer side. SA1 there. Into the 2. There we go. We're now on stage 43. All it really takes is 1 strong attack. Unfortunately not. It's fine though. Now we're on stage 34. Where we have to go against these particular poison enemies. And that right now is my limit. That right now is the limit with this team. If I had Killgate 2 out of 5 with the 1000 focus, definitely could have gotten a tad bit further there. Definitely could creep into the 35 because that's the thing that's stopping me right now. Killgate in of itself is already clearing super fast, as you can see. But with focus unlocked, that 19-second stage 25 will potentially become 10 seconds. That 18-second stage 16 would potentially become 10 seconds, right? That's the hope. And those 10 seconds is what I possibly need to go through that particular stage, stage 34, so I can get the stage 35 clearance. Actually, in fact, I just realized it wasn't my personal best. It wasn't. This was 33. So we actually have beaten this particular stage. At least I did earlier last night or this morning. And right now, my personal best for this particular guild quest, unfortunately not in this run because we did make a few mistakes. That happens though, it's natural. If we get the perfect run, as you can see, there was no really personal best. I think we got a bit better with YACHIRU there. Stage 12 and 33 in particular were a tad bit faster. Might have messed up a bit on stage 18. Maybe even stage 17 too. There's a lot of wasted strong attacks. I believe in that one stage I used white strong attack twice. Didn't even hit enemy. That's not good. This was a kind of a bad run. But even with a bad run with this particular team, we are still able to get 33 score, which is really good. If we get our strong attacks perfectly lined up properly, we have no wasted strong attacks. The runs go smoothly. We can get into 32. And if we can potentially perfect those runs even more and have maybe 10 to 15 seconds to spare while going into stage 35, we then would be able to clear it, go into 36, while our overall stage clearance will be 35. And that's my goal. I'm definitely going to try and do that again. I will be streaming later this week before the quest does actually, because I do want to try and go for 35. I don't like it being at 34. I like getting rounded up numbers. I want to get either 30, 35, 40, 25, for example. I don't like getting weird numbers like this, 34. But that was basically the run once more. Compared to yesterday, for example, where the quest first came out in our first initial attempt, the difference that we made here is that we changed Killgate, gave him a bit more damage on his links. White, we perfected the runs a tad bit more using the SA2 when we needed. SA2 is really good for clearing lots of waves when compared to his SA1 and 3, which isn't really the greatest for clearing motor waves because of how they do work. But even with that, great character, and you can see we're clearing super fast in most of the stages. And then YACHIRU, who would have thought, is still really good, right? Even against technic enemies, even when she doesn't have killer, she's still a great character. So you can probably expect YACHIRU if you did actually invest into her on the 8th anniversary. I know there are a few people out there that did get a maximum set like myself. And the same can be said for Killgate too, keep that in mind. Is that they're good investment characters for any limit breaker quest, because you can just use them in slot number 3. And they're gonna still perform really good, right? So YACHIRU, I think, is a great example of that. Even when she doesn't have killer, even when she does have attribute advantage, she's still somehow a really good character to use in this particular stage. Definitely some more room for improvement on stage 18, though, I will say. 25 seconds, not really the greatest. I would definitely try and get that under 20 seconds. Either way, though, that was my team. As of right now, my personal best with this team is stage 34. Once more, I will try and push to 35 later this week, maybe even later today. Not sure how I'm going to do it, but I definitely will try, and I'm having fun doing so. I still have more teams and characters to try out over the coming days, so make sure that's all subscribed. With that said, hope you liked and enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.